Hello and welcome back to Southeast Asia, where we are, as Empire of Japan, trying to take over Dutch East Indies. In the last episode, we had our task for East decimated, but we have managed to do a sizable dent to the Allied naval forces. And while we can replace it, and indeed did already, they can't, so that's good for us. We have also, I don't know whether I mentioned it, taken over Makassar, so now we own it entirely. And the same for Mandao, so Banjarmasin is the only contested place here, and as is Pontianak. Which I haven't noticed that it flipped, but it did, which is good because we will stop being annoyed by the planes flying from here, and I can indeed set out some patrols. Some more patrols. So we will continue taking over Pontianak here. Banjarmasin, I suspect that is going to be taken shortly. Because of how many ships we've lost and had to replace, my original plan has to change a bit. I was hoping I will get a battleship once it's available, which is in 4 days, but we won't have command points to do that, even with rest and repair releases, because there is not a huge amount of it, and the only one coming out shortly is this Fubuki destroyer, which is 9 points, and that's not going to move us much towards the battleship. So what we are going to do most likely then is I'm going to continue shipping everything from Kuching, and I might actually start looking at taking over Palembang. I am ignoring Singapore, and I'm doing it on purpose. It's a tough nut, and I don't want to be taking it right now. It's a distraction card effect, really, at the moment for me. The other option would be that I will get some, will split again the invasion force, take some troops from Banjarmasin and Makassar, and go for Denpasar. And that's actually something that I might do. So I will continue shipping troops here to Pontianak, and then once I've shipped, well, we don't have too much more. I think it's about 3 runs or 4 runs, so we will continue shipping this to Pontianak, and then we will take troops from actually here, Tarakan and Makassar, and take them to Denpasar. So we will in effect split the east-west axis for the allies. Anyway, that's the plan at the moment. I will let the time run and we will see what happens. Well, our Oscars found something, and it says maybe 1 carrier. I do not believe it, but let's go and investigate. Let's us also get up a spotter plane and get it on top of this force so we can track it. Well, I have sent the some planes to hunt for this. This looks like an iron small tanker. Lee War. This is a ferry. And the story of this ferry is actually quite cool. If I remember, I will put a link to a video on this. It's really, really cool. And I think this is Grimsby, if I remember right. Anyway, let us bomb. I have no experience with these planes bombing, but it looks like they want to bomb individually, almost like a rocket attack. Interesting. Good. They scored some really nice hits. 4 direct hits by bombs. Good enough. Warm up. Run away. I would not be surprised if she was going down. And indeed, she is sinking. But we've got a patrol plane in the area, so we are going to fly away. I believe that our Jake is somewhat faster. And we've sunk 8,000 tons. Good. You can RTB. UN can also RTB. These sallies will continue and we will see whether we will find it, and if so, whether we will sink it. Now we've got Kates that are as very first going to deal with these Dutch Catalinas, and then we will 4 of them, and then we shall deal with the ships. That's assuming, of course, the Catalinas won't deal with our Kates. But we've got down 1. Yep. Got down another one. It's 3 out of 4, not bad. Head on. Fire! Good. I had to help it a bit. And we are strafing this oiler. Oh, it's not strafing because they are dropping the drop tanks. This is the thing, the drop tanks are cool, but they are implemented as... Oh well, we lost Kate. That's fine. The drop tanks are implemented as rockets. And that means that the poor AI thinks when it's attacking with rocket, when it's attacking with drop tanks. And as you can see, that doesn't work very well. Not really worth it, RTB. Okay, we have got our allotment and also a few heavy cruisers and so on got released from repairs. So we are going to finally get what we wanted, a Congo. We will of course give it some destroyers, our favorite Fubukis. That's 89. We will give it a CA. What have we got? Yeah, let's give it a Tago that has come out of the replacement. Yeah, 116. That's about right. So we now have a proper striking force. We could probably actually start getting carriers. Not this one, not this one. Shokaku, if we really wanted and had, like, we've got enough points, but then we wouldn't be able to get anything. And honestly, there is so much already on the Japanese side that getting a carrier is like the easy way out. Anyway, this is what we are going to get. We still have 2 more points, which means what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy us some more merchants because we want... which was the one that I think this one has can take quite a few troops. So we will take this one. Done. Manage cargo. Put some troops on it because we can. We have plenty of. And we will join it with the invasion force so we can carry yet more everyone. And strike task force. This is going to be called Strike Force. And you... I'm going to do something now with the Strike Force. And that something is actually... well, you will see once I get there. Okay, and our Strike Force is going to bomb Batavia. If you wonder why I didn't do so before with my heavy cruisers, that's because in 2.0 it was actually changed and only battleships can bombard. It's just too easy if you can bombard with anything. So because you get so many cruisers and everything. So we are going to bombard Batavia and Palembang, and we will actually start taking Java instead of Celebes and this side here. We need to build air bases at Cilacap and Surabaya, so I'm not going to bombard that, although it will make taking these things harder. And we will also bombard Singapore in time. Well, we have some more ships here, as you can see, but we are going to give a good pounding to. We will attack with dive bomb, well, not dive bombing, but level bombing anyway. And you go and attack as well, and we shall watch with interest. Who's going to be first? Probably these guys. Actually, possibly these guys will be first. And drop. And that was a good hit. And here come a few more sallies. Was a good hit on the plane. I'm surprised it still survived. It looked like a magazine explosion to me. And here come this guy. Doesn't look like it's going to be that great because they will drop in entirely stupid way. Yeah, we lost another third sally. Our sallies are not doing that well, but to be honest, don't care. Go! Drop it for the Emperor! Report moderate heavy, critical heavy, heavy moderate, heavy heavy. And this ship is now sinking, so we've got one. I think it's an oiler. This iron looks pretty damn bad as well. I have little faith that she's going to survive. This guy's also looking very, very rough. Yeah, and this iron is going down, so I think it's only this one that's remaining, and honestly, she's not gonna last long. And indeed, she is going down as well. So we sunk all of the transport ships. That's fine. Let's go. And we've got some Bettys here. We should have a... Yeah, we do have a convoy. Small ships. Okay, start circling down. You can see the planes just here. It appears this one is going to get in first. These Bettys, but in general the Japanese planes are quite vulnerable to AAA, to be honest. So I fully expect to lose some, as we just did. But yeah, we'll see. Let's have some fun. So we've dropped 2 torpedoes. One has hit here. The other Betty is going away, and this torpedo will just miss. Yeah, it just came just literally just short. Moderate, moderate. Yeah, we are going to retreat. Lost one Betty. It's okay. And this ship is going down, tanker. I waited a bit for it to go down, just so that we have a confirmation that it went down, and I'm going to leave now. It's a small tanker, but anyways, YorTB. And we will see. I've sent this strike force here to cover this area to see whether we will find anything there. And I will let it run for a while and see whether we do find something there or not. Okay, we have a small convoy which is trying to bring troops, I think, to Makassar. AI is trying to get it back. It's nothing big except this ship here. So we are going to attack it with our sallies, with the 2 remaining left after we lost the 4 on the other side. Mind you, we are probably going to lose these ones, but who cares? They're there to be used by the Emperor. So let's go. This is the advantage of playing the IJN campaign. You can afford losses right from the start. It's not really that problematic. As I say, last episode I lost 2 heavy cruisers. That would have been fatal for the campaign as ABDA. You really have to struggle to try to persuade, you really have to try and keep your ship losses down, especially unreplaceable ship losses like the the heavy cruisers. Yeah, as an IGN, 2 heavy cruisers, meh, we'll deal with it. It's internal fires only, unfortunately, but she still took a good hit. I think that was 2. Yeah. Yeah, I think she is going to go down. We will climb up and watch it burn against the night. Oh! They sent a plane! Yoy! So we might lose those 2 sallies, but yeah. And this ship is going down as well. We have lost both sallies, but we've sunk this thing, so let's leave. I may just redirect our strike force to go and deal with this airport. It's annoying. I have been bombing air bases in the west, and I've got these Hudsons coming on me. 24 of them. Okay, we are going to break everyone. Okay, they look like they are going for high, or I'm not sure how you pronounce it, to be honest, or potentially for Dago. And some of them are going for Congo, surprise, surprise. Let's see, missed, good. Congo, how are you going to go? Okay, we've got Congo hit by a bomb. Anything? No. You need to turn, turn, turn. High is going to as well. Finally downed an aircraft. Okay, this is slightly worse, but still sort of doable. High has a hit by bomb, but it's okay. Yeah, fortunately these are what I would call only small bombs from Hudsons. Hudsons against battleships are not the optimal. Yeah, we've successfully survived all of them. Let's leave. Minor damage. Nah. You are going to pay for this. I'm pretty sure these came from Australia. But we are going to bomb base in Dili, which allies taken, and then we are going to bomb a base in Kendari. Because it's annoying me. So far, it wasn't greatly interesting episode, so I thought let's go and catch some fish. And you can see that we did here in the terms of beached allied convoy. Our Sendai and Co are doing already good work, shooting at Bathurst and scoring some good hits, as they should, because they are very, very close. So we will sink this thing first. Well, but it appears that our destroyers, no matter who they fight, are good at suffering the same fate. Okay, we are going to send some torpedoes this way. Yeah, at that time it feels like our destroyers are paper thin, and basically anything that can shoot will sink them. So let's sink the Bathurst first. But then Sendai, you can start targeting this guy here, number 2. High explosive, spot, narrow, fire. This is a troop ship and we need to sink it. It has quite a few guns. And you can see that it is actually trying to do some good work with its guns, which is the reason why we brought in our distraction current effects. Climb up. Rappel Windy. Rappel Windy will rappel down while Bathurst is being targeted by the remaining destroyers. I sent torpedoes in, but to be honest, it's because I will need to restock. It doesn't matter. As I said, our destroyers are paper thin. Merchants will sink them. Yeah, the pros are notoriously Bathurst is sinking, good. As it should have been after a first salvo, really. This guy is already sink. Well, yeah, he is getting hammered. Where are our torpedoes? They are heading all the wrong way, but who knows. As you can see, the Japanese Navy is so that even armed merchant convoy is proving to be a bit of a challenge. This tanker is going to die shortly. This is dead in the water, so it's likely we'll eat a couple of torpedoes. So I'm not worried about it too much. Sendai can actually start targeting this guy. I suspect that it will just get in the... This might hit. Possibly. But to be honest, it doesn't matter. She's dead in the water. She's dead. So... It would be nice to get her, but I don't think we will. I believe the torpedo is going to miss because she's dead in the water. Let's see. It's going to be a tithe. Yeah. It's literally by about, I don't know, half a yard. So it looks like, unlike the Allied, even engaging a convoy with a force like this might be unexpected fun. Well, 2 more destroyers that are going to go and get fixed. Rapalowindi sinking. And this guy, for the first time ever, got the fires under control, sort of. This thing should go down shortly. And she does indeed. Which leaves only this poor guy here. Well, he's still firing bravely enough. And she is going down. Now we made all 2 command points, and our destroyers suffered for it. So this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed this. It was different. We had less surface combat, and we will have less and less surface combat because we've significantly dug into the Allied Navy. So yeah, they are not going to have much left. I will run this for a few more episodes, but then I think we are going to win, and the win is going to be fairly boring because it's just ship troops around, take it over, wait for more supplies, wait for more engineering. So we will see how it goes. Maybe we'll get some surprise. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode once again. If you did, please consider subscribing, commenting on it. I will take both positive and negative comments as well. And liking if you did like it, and I will see you with the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.